dirty on the inside. And after trying to take them apart myself and clean them, I've given up on that completely.
Yeah.
Because some are okay, but some you like take a couple screws apart and you lift something off, and there's just springs that go ding, ding, ding.
Oh no! Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're screwed. So
Hey everybody! What's up?
What's
Riddler?
up?
hello.
What's up, Riddler?
You are a guy being kicked out of a restaurant for being barefoot and shirtless. Okay.
Well, that's not a restaurant I'd like to go to.
So they let you in, which means you came in shirted and shoed.
Shirted and shoed. I like that.
I think this guy's name is Wayne. Wayne, come on, man! Just put your shoes back on.
Wayne Fritters.
Wayne Fritters, yeah.
You know, that was my old nickname.
Oh yeah, that's right, Jim Fritters.
What?
Or just Fritters. Well, Jim, when I first met him, was going through a phase where he wanted to give himself a nickname, and he wanted us to call him Fritters. Then he wanted us to call him Sweatpants.
No, I didn't want you to call me Fritters.
Oh, you wanted us to call
Wayne Fritters, a guy who has been kicked out of a restaurant for being shirtless and barefoot.
You wanted us to call you Sweatpants.
Yeah.
And then we said Fritters, and you hated that. That's right. Thanks, Riddler. What's
but
up,
now, in retrospect, it's probably better than Sweatpants.
Whoa, what is that?
Is that your place?
No.
Yeah, that's my sister's dog.
What kind of dog is it?
Are you hearing something?
Yeah, it's whining. Is it all right?
Yeah, it's a fucking bitch.
Oh, wow.
It's a female?
Technically.
No.
What kind of dog is it?
Fucking whines at everything.
A whiner-rammer? Boom.
No, it's like one of those herding dogs.
Oh, like a border collie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said herding dogs, like it's
Well,
just always
honestly,
in pain.
It sounds like it's hurting right now, honestly.
Damn it. I'd like to get that dog whisperer
Caesar.
over
Caesar
here.
Milan.
Yeah. Just so he can yell at everyone who tells the dog what to do.
The restaurant proudly displays a "no shirt, no shoes, no service" sign. The next day, you return to the restaurant. This time, you're wearing a shirt and shoes, but nothing else except for a loincloth. You sit down. The waiter comes to you and complains about how you're dressed, but since you're following the sign's rules, you're allowed to stay.
Nice.
The waitress then tells you that your meal is ready. She hands you a menu and says that you can either order from the specials or choose one of the entrees. You look at the menu and see that there are several items on it. There's also an option to pay in cash or by credit card.
I think the mashed potatoes will be good.
Yeah. Is this like a buffet restaurant? Her statement is true. Your meal is ready, but you still have to order it. Do you want to do the buffet or do you want to order from the menu?
Yeah.
It's like, give me the buffet. Of course I'm here for the buffet. Order a glass of air, yeah. I will have the largest, coldest water you have. That's free, right? I'm just here to piss off the manager.
Oh yes, but you have to tip still.
Oh, okay.
There's debate about that.
I'll tip. I think you should change your no shirt, no shoe policy. That's the best tip I've ever left anybody.
Yeah. Here's a tip, don't get in my way again.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen the main menu doesn't exist? Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, we're skirting all the policies here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You order a tall glass of water and announce you will pay in Bitcoin only. Greater than you pay with Bitcoin. As soon as you put your hand into the slot to pay with Bitcoin, the clerk recognizes you immediately.
Digital currency.
He looks up at you and smiles. He takes your money and smiles back at you. Then he walks over to another table and puts his arm around her shoulder.
Whoa.
They both smile and walk away. What was that all about?
Yeah, they're gonna spit in our food.
Oh, no.
we're trying to troll hard, but
Yeah.
you ever see those? It's like it looks like money and it looks like $100 bill, but on the back it's like a god, like a I don't know. It's like some.
I think it's like $1 million
or,
bill, isn't it?
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like something about God, blah blah blah.
When I worked at a pizza place, some kid came in and tried to pay with that, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, what the?
Stupid kid.
Yeah.
Huh.
He was just being a smartass, though.
But how cruel for someone to make that, write that, print that, and then how insanely insane for someone to actually go and use that instead of. So basically, you're not tipping. It's like, wow, you're really fucking the person
In case
over.
of the pizza place, if someone's actually trying to use that as money, that's trying to pass a counterfeit bill.
Misha, in America, some crazy religious people that are very cheap will, because you have to tip for everything because that's part of, basically just expected
American
in America.
Culture, yeah.
Yeah. And instead of tipping, they will tip with like a piece of Bible scripture. But it also looks like it's a large tip.
Yeah, you should post a link to it.
Yeah, I gotta find it, yeah. Fake currency tip. God.
But it only needs to change one person's life to make it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the biggest tip of all.
Because the greatest tip.
Oh, here we go. This boils my blood. Yeah, here you go. It's a $20 bill. So it looks like you paid with a 20, but then you open it up and it's...
You ask the waitress to include extra saliva in your water. She and the clerk are furious. After paying, you leave the restaurant. When you get home, you open up your computer and log onto the Bitcoin network. You download the latest version of Bitcoin QT and run it. After running it, you notice that the screen now shows a line of numbers.
Quick time?
It should just be like, just pay your employees what they're worth. Don't expect a tip. I like the no tipping. Some places have been doing that, but it hasn't really caught on.
Yeah.
I don't like it when you go to a place and you look on the bill, it says your tip is already added.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then it's not really a tip if you're charging me automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitcoin QT. Mine Bitcoin for a year? Okay. Oh, okay, I got this. Wait.
Alright. I'm obsessed with my pen now, Jim. Yeah, well, see, what they do, Misha, is they underpay the waiters and waitresses here, so they guilt you into paying. Because, so instead of making like a living wage, like let's say the minimum wage was like $12 an hour, which is not. But, so a waitress would get paid like $6 an hour, and then they'd be expected to make the rest of it in tips. That's why the American system sucks.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's legal.
Yeah,
but it is. But I mean, it is.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Biz. There are people here that give the mail carrier tip. They give the garbage man a tip. The person, if you go to like lease space in a parking garage thing, if you have a doorman in your building, they get like a Christmas tip.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why London is the best city in America. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
You bring in your computer and plug in and use the restaurant's free Wi-Fi and yours Bitcoin for a year.
Oh,
This
what?
really pisses off the staff, but they let you stay.
Hmm.
Year 3, you have just returned
Year
home after
3?
work when you hear a knock on your door.
Wow.
You answer it. It's a man in a business suit. He holds a clipboard and a pen. I'm sorry to bother you, he begins, but I need to know if you've seen my son.
Go for it, Jim.
Mr. Clipboard, I feel like this is a trap. And then we go look for his son, and he beats our computer with a baseball bat. He's like, "Leave the restaurant, please."
Also,
You're
I
taking
feel like
it
I've been seeing more, Mr. Clipboards around.
What do you mean?
Has he replaced the Man in Black, the man with the clipboard?
Oh, maybe.
You say, maybe.
What's
What
up,
does
Hank?
he look like? The man
What's up,
writes
Hank?
something down on his clipboard and reads it back to you. He looks like a little kid. You don't respond. Instead, you go through your house looking for any possible clues. You find a couple of things that might help you track him down, but nothing useful. Finally, you come across a picture of your son taken years ago. You recognize him instantly.
Wait.
Whoa.
He's looking for our son?
Yeah. That seems very specific. Did they kidnap our son just to get back? No,
And-
we haven't yet, Hank, but we will save that for when we need an extra character.
And this guy...
But
needs
we're looking in our house for clues, and we just find pictures of our son. That doesn't mean that's his son, right?
But it looks just like a little kid. And this guy needs to leave the clipboard out of it, okay? Just tell us what it is. You don't have to write it down and then read it out loud.
Here, oh, you got it, Jason?
No, go for it.
Okay. So wait, before I type, are we saying that this boy is the same, or are we just looking at a picture of our son?
Well, we're looking at a picture of our son, and he does match the description of a little kid.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah, we're like, here you go. Here is your missing son. It's our son. A picture of him. Well, I hope you have a good day. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you psychopath?
here you go. Put this on your clipboard.
Maybe Wayne is so thick he doesn't get the context. Yeah, he's just, woo! Yep. He's not just hunting for any little kid. He's like looking for his kid.
It's like a guy who just woke up. He's like, yeah, all right, here's the picture of the
looking
kid.
for my son.
Here's my
Yeah,
son. Take him, please.
You
Take my
take the
son,
picture of your
please.
son and put it on a clipboard, then you show it to the man. The man is disappointed. He says your son isn't as fat as his son.
Oh, okay.
Well, you say, what do you want me to tell you? That boy is dead, he replies.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, he continues. He died of a drug overdose last night.
Oh,
How did you even know?
Our son?
Did someone call you?
No, I think his son.
Oh, okay. That boy is dead.
Oh, is he saying the bad boy in the photo?
Yeah.
yeah,
Whoa.
our son.
I thought the clipboard guy was taking a survey. How many kids do you have? Just one. I have a son. Well, now you actually have 0. Because I'm here to tell you about an overdose he just had. Call his bluff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
Yeah.
He just found out we had a son.
Yeah, I think this is a prank from the restaurant. A very dark and not funny prank, but I think
Yeah, I think you're right.
everybody's waiting on the front porch, ready to like laugh and point at us.
With
And
cameras and
we're
stuff.
just like crying.
I want to smack that clipboard out of his hand so bad. Come to our house.
The clipboard
Play
man
joke
must
on
work
us.
for the Exposition Bureau. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of speculation.
He's just so sure of himself, though.
Oh, it's an elaborate ruse to steal our Bitcoin. Now I can hire a private investigator to find the man who took your drugs, but it's going to cost 3 Bitcoin.
That makes sense. That's over $30,000, 3 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Yeah, well, I haven't heard much about Bitcoin lately.
It's like with the rest of the stock market, it's down and then up again.
Wish I understood how to buy it and keep it.
You see the staff of the buffet standing down the street watching you. You realize they put the man with the clipboard up to a mean prank on you.
Oh.
You are angrier than you have ever been in your life. You
Ever.
turn to
Damn it.
leave.
In you life.
Damn it.
In you life.
I turned to
You-
leave.
We're at home though. This is our home.
Yeah. Fuckers.
Rob him with Bitcoin to tell you everything he knows. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good one. Yeah.
He's like, whatever, man. They just paid me, so
Yeah.
if you pay me, I'll tell you whatever they tell me.
I'm just the guy with the clipboard, bro.
Bro,
That's right. He's a lackey.
they
Do
told me it
anything.
was gonna be funny. I don't know. I just washed dishes there.
Yeah. Is there like a chain of buffet restaurants that are famous and that are well known in the UK, guys? Here, it's probably Old Country Buffet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or Big Boy is kind of half buffet, half.
Oh yeah. A hybrid.
Yeah. Jimmy Spices? That sounds spicy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Not
there's
too
a
spicy.
Cosmo
the
World
restaurant.
Buffet. Cosmo World Buffet in Bristol. Tops Buffet in Manchester.
It's a
Ah,
Chinese
good
restaurant
review.
chain.
Jimmy.
Okay.
Oh, Jimmy Spices. Okay. I like it.
Mm.
But Chinese food isn't particularly spicy in general, especially at a buffet. In the buffets here, it is not spicy.
Yeah. Well, you got those like that cup of red pepper flakes on the table that you could really load it
Yeah,
up with.
yeah. That they also have at pizza places.
All right.
Oh, I thought Jim was typing something.
No, I wasn't.
What was the great suggestion somebody gave? And then we're like, yeah, we'll do that.
The trying to steal our Bitcoin. He's trying to scam us.
Yeah. That's true. Americans are pussies when it comes to spicy food. But there's a subset of people that really love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I can't handle it, but
I love it as well. I love it as well. Yeah,
I
you know,
mean-
I'm always surprised there's not like a 24-hour Chinese food place. Like, I feel like that would be very
You bribe the
successful.
man with
Yeah.
Bitcoin to exact your ultimate revenge on the restaurant. You tell him that if he finds my son, you'll give him the location of where he lives. He agrees and goes to the restaurant.
I have a feeling I've never actually had good Chinese food because it's all been like from American restaurants.
Well, American Chinese is not real Chinese.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
what I'm saying. Like Thai food. Now that I come back, Thai food here is like not Thai food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not really.
I mean, Indian food is not even close to what gets served in Indian households.
Really?
No.
I like Indian food.
Yeah. But you probably never had it.
I just don't know what to like. There's a lot of Indian restaurants in Asia, but I never know what to order. There's so much.
They have, well, so there's American Chinese, and then in Asia they have Indo-Chinese, which is also not real Chinese food. It's just a different kind of like fake food, Chinese food.
Well, that's like I've had
Chili chicken,
Singapore-
that's good.
I've had Singapore style pad Thai, and it tastes like Indian food.
Oh
with noodles.
yeah, Singapore noodles are the shit. You know, Malaysian food is very good. God,
I'm so fucking hungry right
Yeah.
now, guys.
I've seen a lot of
No,
street food.
I gotta
videos
stop
on
doing
Malaysia.
that.
We've got
It looks amazing.
okay. Well, okay. Ultimate revenge time.
Oh, okay.
That's
But I
what I
will
should
say,
do.
like-
Next time I go to Asia, I'll take a bunch of street food videos.
Yeah, I've had real Chinese food like in Seattle, which has a very big Asian population. They have like, you know, an authentic Chinese restaurant, but it's not like I mean, it's good, but it's not like, oh, this is amazing. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, it's like food you eat in someone's house.
You burn the restaurant down and blame it on your dead son. Greater than you let the man
Damn
find your
it.
son, you decide not to kill anyone because you think this
Oh,
would
then
be
you
too
found it.
easy. The
Found
man
him.
finds your son, but he doesn't live long enough to tell you what happened. You burn the place down anyway and blame it on your dead son. Years later, the man returns to apologize again.
They arrest the corpses, but somehow resist.
Yeah.
So the man finds your son, but he doesn't live long enough to tell you what happened. Does he mean the man or the son doesn't live long enough?
I think the man.
Yeah, but then he returns years later to
I see.
apologize
Does
again?
our son? Oh, does our son die? Yeah. The AI is being a little vague.
Yeah.
That's true. In Mexico.
Oh, well, I guess if the man returns years later.
Mhm.
You say, give me your clipboard, and all is forgiven. Years pass. Year 5, you are sitting in front of a laptop. A stranger sits beside you. He asks you questions. You answer them. Eventually, you begin to feel sleepy. You fall asleep. Suddenly, you wake up. You remember everything that has happened so far. You were homeless for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Drugged up child zombie. Oh yeah. I guess, is that a death? Yeah. Our son.
So are we still mining Bitcoin then on our laptop now?
Sure.
Probably in the
In
restaurant.
the
again.
rubble. Yeah. In the rubble of the restaurant. Their Wi-Fi router still survived and nobody shut it off.
Year 5.
And we're homeless for a reason? I guess we haven't been home. We've been too busy plotting our revenge to like pay our bills or our
probably
mortgage.
burned it down.
We probably burned it down as like a test for the restaurant. We wanted to make sure the whole place would go down. We didn't want no studs standing.
Probably just had a dry streak of Bitcoin mining.
Go searching for bitcoins in the fabled bit mines. Yeah. Let's plug ourselves in. Our son's dead. We got no reason. We've got nothing left in this corporeal world. Let's go into the digital realm and go to them bit mines.
Put on your VR goggles.
Yeah.
I mean, would it be funny if a dwarf mined Bitcoin?
Why? Why
I
would
don't
that be funny?
why are you laughing, Jason?
You are in the rubble of the buffet. The stranger from before is standing in front of you. My name is Jimmy Spice, he tells you, and I want you to do something for me.
Oh, shit.
You ask him why he wants you to do something for him. Jimmy says, because I love you. You start laughing. Of course I love you. You reply. Then, you suddenly stop laughing. But, why what?
What a weird relationship. Are they joking? Or is it real love? From Jimmy Spices.
I like a drudged up child zombie instead of a drugged up. Be like, I was going through the swamp and found this child zombie.
Yeah, I was looking for a car.
Got caught. Yeah, he got caught in the net. I was going looking for lobsters.
A love story? A very weird love story. You know, Jimmy owns the franchise. Mr. Spice is, he wasn't part of this. And we're sorry we had to burn down his restaurant, but we love him. And we just hated that restaurant owner so much. That franchisee. We're like, Jimmy, we hope you understand.
What kind of food was it, though? Was it spicy food?
No. Well, yeah, maybe. Jimmy Spice.
Like
it would be funny if Jimmy Spice food wasn't spicy.
Yeah.
Jimmy Spice asks you to make up for burning down his restaurant by inventing a new digital currency called Buffett Coin. You
Buffett
agree.
Coin.
Then, you begin to explain how the blockchain works and how it protects against fraud. Jimmy says, great, now we're going to build our own cryptocurrency together.
Yeah.
You agree.
Yeah.
And so, you began this journey to create a better world.
Wow. You could say it's a Jimmy Buffett coin?
Oh.
Jimmy Spices in paradise.
Story getting spicier. Spice is different to spicy.
Or maybe it's Warren
That's a
Buffett
good point.
coin.
A Warren Buffett coin?
Don't ride on Jason Shine, Jim.
Oh.
Come on. Jimmy Buffett coin is the correct name. Tim's like, I don't know. I think it'd be this. No.
I like that.
Jason.
I'm gonna copy that. Delve into the bit mines of Moria to find the fabled Buffett stone. I like that. That's great.
The Buffett stone. Or the buffet stone.
Oh, I want some.
You delve into the bit mines of Moria to find the fabled Buffett stone. You travel to the depths of the sea to find the legendary Buffett fish. You discover the secrets of the universe and become an intergalactic hero.
Oh.
Eventually, you reach the end of your adventure. You have found the mythical Buffett stone. You have created a whole new digital currency.
Sweet.
But there is one thing missing. You still haven't met Jimmy Spice.
Oh,
Jimmy Spice.
he doesn't know we found it so quickly. Do we tell Jimmy, or do we take this Buffett stone for all it's worth? I mean, we have the power, and power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah.
We can make so much money without Jimmy. I mean, he's not here in the mines down here looking with us. We deserve this.
Honestly, it sounded pretty easy to find that Buffett stone.
Yeah, it was like literally in a buffet. There's like tons of them just ready to serve. One buffet stone to rule them all.
Is meeting Jimmy Spice really that important? I mean, it sounds like we've done everything.
It sounds like we
wanted
love
to.
them though, so it's kind of we're torn between fame and love. Or rich and famous and love. I would take all the money for myself. I don't know. What would Jimmy do? We have to like do an experiment to see what he would do if he found the stone first. And then if he takes it and tries to not tell us about it, then we reveal, ha! That was a fake that we engineered. Now we're not going to split it with you.
You gotta test them.
Ride the buffet fish into the sunset. It's just like fried fish sticks.
It's always a good idea to test someone's love until the breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
That's how
Buffett
you know it's
fish
real.
says, "Beware my curse." It tells you that you can spend as much of it as you want, but you have to spend here in the mines. Just like the universal law of buffets, you cannot take the Buffett fish to go. You wonder if you should go visit Jimmy Spice.
Oh god, yeah, you can eat as much as you want here, but
Yeah.
no doggy bags.
Thus is the curse of the buffet fish.
Oh god.
Here's the thing. I guess in Japan they have buffets, but if you don't eat the stuff, you're charged for the stuff you don't eat on your plate.
Yeah. That's what the conveyor belt sushi places in Seattle they had would do that too.
So that you don't take more than you need.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to make sure people just don't waste.
But it's like it all gets thrown out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. I think we've been on an evil streak. I think we have to do the right thing here.
Oh, we choose love.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Change the restaurant sign to no shirt, no shoes, no problem. That's great.
You choose love and go find Jimmy Spice and leave the Buffett stone in the cave. Years pass. Year 10, you are sitting at a computer. A stranger sits beside you. He asks you questions.
No,
You
Misha,
answer
no.
them. Eventually, you begin to feel sleepy. You fall asleep. Suddenly, you wake up. You remember everything that has happened so far. You were homeless for a while. You are in the ruins of the buffet.
Oh no! Chechnyan terrorists are trying to kidnap us and forced us to reveal the location of the Buffett Stone.
Yeah.
Wayne is dumb for choosing love. Hey, apparently, I guess, yeah.
Type in the Chechnyan thing, Jason. I like it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, does the AI seem to get sleepy during the stream, Jason? Like when you're doing it at
What do you mean?
When we joke about the AI being sleepy.
Oh yeah, I think it depends on the story. I think when I think it is running out of steam, the next story will be like, okay, now it's back.
Yeah.
But that one time I typed in "remember you never sleep," and I wonder if that works or not.
You could try it. Yeah, it definitely takes it into consideration. I don't know. See, like all the indirect commands I don't really use because I don't exactly know how they work, but it definitely affects the generation algorithm somehow.
Okay. It's remember, exclamation point, remember, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
Great, Jim. Yeah.
I just want to see if it works or not.
Oh, if you go to specific, it'll start becoming generic. Interesting. I thought it liked specificity, but if it doesn't know it, then it's actually backfires. Oh, so then it doesn't prompt anything.
That makes sense. It just goes, oh, I don't know. I go to sleep. It's like a weird defense mechanism. It's evolving.
Yeah. That's a very good Chechnyan name, Jason.
Thank you. The buffet stone can only be destroyed by stomach acid.
You see that you have been kidnapped by Chechnyan terrorists. Their leader Ivan Petrov demands you tell him the location of the Buffett Stone or he will kill Jimmy Spices. You beg Jimmy Spice to save you. He refuses. They force you to eat their flesh. Your stomach starts to hurt. You vomit blood. You are beaten mercilessly. You are forced to watch other people get tortured. Finally, you are killed. Your body is burned and thrown into a mass grave. Years pass.
That remember thing doesn't work at all.
No!
Good lord.
We got a stomach ache.
You never die, but you get killed, yeah.
It's like, fine, you don't die. Someone kills you.
You remember you never die, but you also remember that your imagination is wild, and that you can't just will it into existence that you are some sort of immortal.
Maybe it just used the term "you are killed" instead of "you die." You know, it was okay. You don't die, you're killed.
Yeah, very dark. Burned. Tortured, burned, and thrown into a mass grave. I think the buffet stone's gonna bring us back, though, in some magical way.
Is that what the computer knows about Chechnyan terrorists?
I guess.
Yeah.
I think it just picked up on terrorists. It's like Highlander, but only food related. Yeah. I have the mashed potatoes.
Your body regenerates and you crawl out of the mass grave. You head to the nearest Chechnyan buffet restaurant. There, you meet Ivan Petrov. He tries to kill you. You escape and run away from Chechnya. You flee across Europe. You learn about the internet and Bitcoin. You use Bitcoin to buy a boat ticket to the Bahamas. You arrive in the Bahamas and spend your fortune. You buy a mansion and live happily ever after. Years pass.
Years pass what?
Okay, no.
It was so good.
Our life is good, but we will never forget what Ivan Petrov did to us.
Yeah.
I think we have a revenge plot. Now we have a reason to use the buffet stone. Buy out this restaurant.
So we're getting revenge on him by living the best life possible.
Yeah. Nuke him? Yeah, I think we gotta like summon a spirit bomb with the buffet stone. You got the money? Oh yeah, be shirtless and barefoot for life. Yeah, that's why we went to the Bahamas, because they're like, this is the one place they're not gonna question us.
Yeah.
It was our lifelong dream. Fall in Ivan? Hell no.
And Jimmy Buffett is a fan of the Bahamas.
He killed our one true love.
We probably would run into Jimmy Buffett in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably bought a mansion next to his.
I can't believe that they do. I wonder if Cheeseburgers in Paradise is happening this year. Is it like a
What do you
yearly?
mean?
In Caseville, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that his concert?
Yeah.
Well, they have the Cheeseburger and Paradise Festival in Caseville every year.
Jimmy Spices visits you. He tells you that Ivan Petrov is close to finding the Buffett stone and it must be moved. You take off your shirt and shoes and agree to save the Buffett stone. You set out to the island of Ena Island in the Caribbean Sea. You find a shipwrecked sailor named George. He helps you. Together, you cross the ocean and arrive at the island of Ena Island in the Caribbean Sea. You find a house that looks like yours. There, you meet Ivan Petrov. He tries to kill you.
Again.
You got something? Anybody?
I think I got something.
This is like the final showdown.
Yeah.
It's the final showdown. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm trying to sing it like changing the lyrics and the music so we don't get sued.
Oh yeah, instead of da 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 da, it goes da 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 da.
Da do 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 do.
I think it works.
If you like pina colada and making love in the rain.
Is that what you're talking about, Jason? The thing in Caseville?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I didn't even know that. I thought that was just a chain of because he has a chain of restaurants, right? Called Cheeseburgers in Paradise.
Yeah, but there's a festival in Caseville every year. It's like a couple thousand people show up, and my family has a cottage up there. But I heard that it's supposed to be in September or something, and they're not sure if they're gonna do it.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, probably not.
If Jimmy Buffett throws that concert, I'll never listen to his music again.
Well, that's the thing. Jimmy Buffett has never been there. I don't think so. He doesn't.
Oh,
show
really?
Up, right? Yeah.
Man, that guy's got life figured out. Shit.
I don't even know if it's like licensed or anything. It's just a name of a.
It's like a bootleg concert. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh. I'm hungry. This is making me hungry.
Ivan pulls out the Buffett stone, but it appears to not work for him. He is not hungry enough. Jimmy knocks it out of his hands with a roundhouse kick and you pick it up. Yours eyes glow like a microwave and you summon a gigantic pile of lava hot egg rolls and grease to fall on top of Ivan. Greater than you continue. Years pass. Year 16, you are watching TV. A man sits next to you. He asks you questions. You answer them. Eventually, you begin to feel sleepy.
Hello,
you fall
AI.
asleep. Suddenly, you wake up. You remember everything that has happened so far.
I don't think
you were
do.
homeless for a while. You are in the ruins of the buffet.
Oh, is this all just a fever dream we had after we inhaled too much smoke from the buffet fire? The AI is tired again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm never going on a computer ever again.
I'm a Luddite now.
Damn, that's how I show my aggression towards this AI.
You smash your laptop computer to little pieces. The television turns itself off and you hear a voice say, "Hello, I am the only true God." You decide to go look for Jimmy Spice. You walk around the city until you come across the same diner where you first met Jimmy. It is now boarded up and abandoned. You enter the place and see a sign saying, "We are closed today due to unforeseen circumstances."
Okay, yes. But go back to that part where God was talking to us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I am the one true God. Boring. We just turn it off. Didn't realize I had God programs on it. The middle of the day. If God did talk to you through a TV set, I would be like, okay, turning you off. You're God. Can't you just appear in front of me? Why do you gotta be in a television set?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then he appears in front of you, and you go, boring.
You go back to the television and talk to the only true God. The TV turns itself off. You hear a voice say, "Hello, I am the only true God."
Oh, hey.
You decide to go look for Jimmy Spice. You go to the local Burger King and order a large cheeseburger and fries. You sit down and enjoy your meal. A woman walks in and orders a small drink. She takes her seat and drinks the drink.
Drink that drink.
Okay. Lots of detail for a Burger King order here. The one true God just appeared in front of us, and we're like, I think I need a cheeseburger and a large Coke.
Perhaps a cheeseburger in paradise.
Order a burger for God.
Yeah.
Burger King is more important than, revenge or love.
Yeah, but first... Ooh, let's try the Impossible Burger.
Yeah, we lost it all. Let's get it back.
You go
now.
to the counter and ask the employee for a job application form. You tell him you were homeless for a little while. The employee smiles and writes something down on the form. You wait outside for a few minutes and then return inside. You sit down and relax. The TV turns itself off. You hear a voice say, "Hello, I am the only true God." You decide to go look for Jimmy Spice. You go to the local Burger King and order a large cheeseburger and fries.
Alright.
Stuck.
Yeah. You got it, Tommy?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Wayne! You're stuck in a time loop, Wayne! You've angered God by ordering a cheeseburger instead of talk to him. Jason is going to hell for speaking to God like this.
How did you speak to him?
Huh?
How did you speak to God? Did you say anything untoward?
There shall be no cheeseburgers before God. It's in the rules.
Oh, imagine a robot apocalypse where every robot is saying, "I am the one true God." Yeah, that would be.
What was it to the Mines of Moria? Or is that a different place?
Oh, yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, Mines of Moria.
Going back to the mines.
Let's go back to the mines.
I bet it tells you that we years pass and then we wake up and we remember everything.
Yeah.
And we're on our computer.
I'm ready to submit myself to the buffet fish. I'm willing to be trapped in a cave for the rest of my life to save Jimmy and kill Ivan. Again.
You realize wherever food is unlimited, a portal to the buffet stone can be found. You race back to the Burger King and use the unlimited refill drink machine to travel to the mines of Morafudia to talk to the buffet fish. You grab the food and eat as fast as possible. After eating all the food you can, you notice there is no more room in the buffet stone. You decide to head back home. Years pass.
No.
Year 32, you are lying on your bed. A man sits beside you. He
on the
asks
bed?
you questions. You answer them. Eventually, you begin to feel sleepy.
Yep.
What if God is the buffet fish trying to get you to go back to the mines? That's a good point. Yeah. It's like alluring us. It's like a
we
siren.
gotta fix this.
It's like, come closer as I crash your boat into the rocks. I mean, all that fast food and buffets, it's gonna make you sleepy.
Yeah.
You're just eating way too much.
There's no room in the buffet stone. Is the buffet stone like our stomach?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think we've merged. We become one with the buffet stone. Guys, go to the next story, please. What? We're almost done with this.
Yeah, I know. You mean tomorrow? I don't know.
You travel to the buffet stone via the dream world and ask the buffet fish, how can I defeat Ivan Petrov?
Oh.
He says, go to the mines of Morafudia. What does this mean, you ask? He replies, this means that you need to go to the mines of Morafudia and mine all the gold that lies beneath them. You nod and follow him to the mines of Morafudia.
The loops are hilarious, yeah. It's looping gets boring with loops.
Yeah, you gotta fight the loops.
We can get past.
Yeah.
I think we've got out of it too, because now we've got we're going we've got a plan now.
And what gold does he speak of? Cheddar gold?
Yeah. Unlimited cheese curds lie in the gold. Yeah, the gold isn't even the treasure. The gold is just like...
Here in Morfudia, our currency is deep fried.
Golden crust is what he meant.
The Fellowship of the Buffet Rings.
Yeah. That's just a bunch of fat old people on scooters. For me, getting the AI, getting generic can be a precursor to looping. Yeah. So specificity, I think, break out.
You fight the monsters that lurk in the mines of Morafudia until you find the treasure room full of jewels and gold and bitcoins, but a large beast must be defeated before you can claim the treasure. Hazahh. You throw yourself into battle and slay the beast. You open up the chest and find that it contains a sword made of gold. You hold it over your head and cry, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You put the sword in your pocket and start walking towards the door.
Oh, it's not
the
a big
man
sword.
stops you.
Uh-oh.
And gold would be it's more of a decorative sword because gold is very soft.
Yeah, it's a...
I mean, you could probably still kill someone.
Yeah.
But not with armor. Not if they're wearing armor.
Also, we just killed a monster and there's somebody else here. Looping means the story is broken. Generally.
Yeah. But look at how we got out of it, Misha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta believe.
Looping, it just means we have to change genres.
Yeah, we're not trying hard enough. That's what it means.
We had to change it to Indiana Jones story now. With buffet foods.
Now we got the buffet stone inside of us and the gold sword in our pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this guy stops us.
This is just like a...
This must be... It's probably God in the old man suit.
Proclaim yourself king of Morfudia. Jesus, Misha.
Wow, that's high standards.
I think I'm okay with the looping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
realize
Ivan.
the man
Yeah.
is Ivan Petrov.
Yeah.
You tap him with your golden sword, and it make Ivan Petrov super
Damn it.
hungry. He eats and eats until his stomach explodes.
Yeah!
He falls over dead.
Yes.
Years
Yes.
pass.
Wow.
Year 33. You are sitting in class. A boy comes up to you and asks you questions. You answer them. Eventually, you begin to feel sleepy. You travel to the Buffett Stone via the dream world and ask the Buffett fish, how can I defeat Ivan Petrov?
What? Isn't he dead? Oh, okay.
Maybe we have to kill him in the dream world.
No, I got this.
The two Ivans. I am Ivan Petrov II.
The Buffett fish has been pretty quiet through all of this.
Well, wise figures in these movies don't tend to give out a lot. They're always very cryptic, That was very cryptic of you.
But
Jim,
I mean,
when you
he's very cryptic though. Too cryptic.
Now I'm suspicious. What's going on, Jim? Are you the Buffett fish?
Maybe.
If you like pina colada. That song is messed up.
I imagine the Buffett fish being like a koi fish. What?
Do you know the story of Pina Colada, that song? I know that's not Jimmy Buffett, but or is it? No, it's not.
I think it is. It is. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
it is.
No, I don't think so.
Pina colada in the rain.
I think
It's
Jimmy-
by Rupert Holmes.
Yeah.
You say,
I knew
didn't
it.
I kill him? And the Buffett fish replies, you did, but his identical twin brother is after you for revenge and he's got the shield of Unlimited Lobster Fest. You nod and head to the shields of Unlimited Lobster Fest. You open the shield and find a giant lobster monster.
Whoa.
He begins to attack you. You try to defend yourself by throwing lobsters at him, but they don't do anything. You realize the man is Ivan Petrov.
Yep.
You tap him
The
with your
second.
golden sword, and it make Ivan Petrov super hungry.
Oh.
Yeah, if it killed his brother, it'll kill him too. Oh, I think this guy, though, will never die. He'll just keep eating and eating and growing and growing.
Yeah.
He's got unlimited lobster shield.
Get the undercover crab army to help.
Get him, boys!
Get
Water
him,
'em up.
boys. Yeah, people in Europe, do they have Red Lobster there? That's a chain of seafood restaurants that are like, I don't know if they're not low class, but it's like they always have like unlimited seafood specials.
That's just, very odd.
And they have these amazing biscuits called Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh.
They're so good.
Yeah, they are so
Where?
good.
Red Lobster, the free biscuits they give you.
Man, I've been to Red Lobster maybe once in my life, and I don't remember anything about it.
No Red Lobster in the Netherlands?
When you eat those biscuits, you don't forget, my friend.
Really?
Oh, we're like King Midas, but with hunger. Just like King Midas, as I was
You
told.
realize the
everything
sword
that he
has the
touched
power to
turned
make
gold.
people hungry. You go around tapping everyone with your golden sword. They become super hungry and explode. Years pass. Year 34. You are in the
No.
bathroom. You run to the sink and jump onto the toilet. You scream, I'm dead. Die, 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 and drown. Years pass.
What?
Year
Come on.
35. You are in
Whoa.
the bedroom.
Okay.
I guess we didn't, though. We just had
We
like
didn't
yeah.
die.
we had like a Vietnam flashback of oh god, the buffet.
You got food poisoning in LA from Red Lobster?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the Netherlands has tons of great seafood.
How many people did we just kill though?
What are you talking about?
We killed a bunch of
yeah.
Probably, I'm thinking like the monsters and all the lobsters, and maybe 12.
Okay, I'll take that. Wayne's gone crazy, yeah. All that cholesterol's gone to his head.
Yeah.
The Netherlands is just full of bicycles.
Netherlands is full of non-branded seafood places, which is all fresh. Oh man, so jelly. Bicycles everywhere. You wake up in buffet
I watched
hell.
a video on it, and they go, "Look at all these bicycles." They go, "Look at all these bicycles. It's like a utopia here." And I'm looking at it, going, "Oh my god, look at all those fucking bicycles. It's awful." Like people should just walk around.
More bikes than people? Oh wow.
But it's like a good running city would be one where you could walk places.
Misha, you hate windmills? I've never heard anyone say fuck windmills.
I've heard people say that.
You jump in the toilet to travel to
Mike said the
Morophilia.
worst.
You have decided to destroy the Buffett Stone for the good of humanity and portion control. Years pass.
Oh,
Year
no,
36.
fucking
You
A.
are in the kitchen. You
Wait,
run to the fridge
it's
and open
advancing.
it. You grab
Ah.
some ice cream and eat it. You fall asleep. Years pass. Year 37. You wake up.
Okay.
You are in the shower. You run to the bathtub and jump into it. You scream, "I'm dead." Die, 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 and drown.
No!
Yeah, but not really.
You drown in your sorrows.
Yeah.
Wait, we drown. I mean, okay, wait. I think we had an argument about this. Drowning doesn't necessarily mean you're dead, right?
No. It's like if you were waterboarded, you would be drowning a little bit,
Yeah.
Yes.
but you would be okay. You would live.
All
Maybe.
you did in year 36 was eat ice cream and pass out. Yeah. We were
That's
good
so
the whole
true.
year, and then we had ice cream once that we passed right out.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
It's real.
That was just a diary entry. That wasn't even the AI.
Okay, so we're in the bathtub. We're having another flashback. Okay. Here we go.
I'm dead. Die.
But why not make that journey in a brand new bicycle?
Oh yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
You
too
see a
much dairy.
therapist about your food addiction and all the night terrors you've been having. Years
Ah.
pass. Year 38. You are in the living room. You're watching television and suddenly the channel changes to a channel called Morophilia.
Oh no.
You turn the channel and find
Oh.
yourself in a huge maze. There is a giant monster in the center of the maze.
What?
Its eyes glow red hot and it growls. You fight it, but it's just too much.
Oh.
Oh.
We gotta eat it, not fight it. Can you bike, Jim? I think.
Can I bike?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Can you bike, Tony? Yeah.
Yeah. I would
yeah.
say it's on you. Do you know how to ride a bike, Jason? Or
Yeah.
I can teach you.
It's a pretty common thing for. I haven't ridden
Yeah,
the bike
I would
in
say
many
pretty much
years.
every, like it's in the high 90% of kids that know how to ride a bike. Like 99% of kids that know how to ride a bike in America.
Wow. Yeah, I
I
wonder
would
why
say
that is.
Whoa,
But do you
35.
know-
Well, but
But
probably
do you know
way
how to
less
steal
than
a bike?
Yeah.
Eat the monster. I think that's only fitting. We eat the monster, and then we look at the monster's face, and it's us. We're the monster.
Guys, I
And
am
then we're
hungry.
like,
I'm looking.
"Ah!"
I'm looking where I can get takeout food after this.
Yeah.
It's over.
Where can you?
I'm gonna raid my
I
own
don't
fridge after this.
I don't know.
Imagine how weird you'd look stealing a bike you can't ride. Arts, man. A lot of these bikes, too, are a ton of money. Like, I didn't realize how pricey some of these bikes could get. Like, there's
People are spending like $10,000 on a bike so they can ride around the park.
Detroit
act like
has
real.
some like custom bikes. I think like Shinola makes a bike, and it's like starting price is like $3,500.
Yeah. always those people who look like Lance Armstrong. They ride around like they're.
Yeah.
But I get it if you're into it.
That sword is just too powerful.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
You tap the monster with a sword and it becomes so hungry it eats itself. You see the buffet stone behind it. You tap the golden sword to the buffet stone, and both of them explode.
What?
Morafudia is destroyed and the world of sit-down restaurants breathes a sigh of relief. Greater than you continue. Year 39, you are in the bathroom again.
Uh-oh.
You run to the sink and jump onto the toilet. You scream, I'm dead. Die, 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 and drown. Years pass. Year 40, you are in the bedroom. You jump in the toilet to travel to Morafudia.
Uh-oh, not again.
Oh.
Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again. Stop dying in the
we're at
bathroom.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Morafudia was down the toilet the whole time?
I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can get to it.
Oh yeah, right. Wherever there's unlimited.
Yeah, we're
food.
still building the world out a little bit. In advance of the movie. By the way, I saw Hamilton on Disney Plus, and it was actually pretty good. I hate musicals generally.
You say,
but
here we go again. Fade to black.
all right.
There we go. That's the end.
That's how you do it. Besh, are you thumbs upping Hamilton?
Yeah. I wanted to watch it. Yeah. I'll probably watch it tomorrow.
You cannot take tanks home with you, Biz, but I'm sure that'll happen eventually. Later, Riddler.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow at 8.
Peace.
Tell your stepdads or your step franchisees or your step mashed potatoes.
Your step buffet, parrot heads, Jimmy Buffet. Jimmy Buffet. I'm just gonna call him Jimmy Buffet from now on.
Tell your Jimmy Buffets. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
All right, peace.